Okay, well, we're at Broughton Farm Caravan Park, which is located on the northwestern edge of Gower. I'm one of the owners of the caravan park. I've lived here for the last 35 years. We're a business which caters predominantly for families, and we're a family-owned and family-run business. Back in the summer of 2022, just after the Ukraine war had started, energy prices escalated dramatically, and unfortunately our 2-year contract was due to expire, which was going to result in a unit cost of, I think at the time, £1.11 per unit. That was against the previous charge, which had been 15 pence a unit. And that's what turned me towards looking at solar panels. EV Wales came to me and were very competent and professional in their approach. Their understanding of what I was looking for was pretty instant, and then they came up with several suggestions that I hadn't even considered. And so, partly because they're very local to me, but mostly because of their professional approach, that's why I decided to go with EV Wales. So Nick explained to me that to keep our existing fit payments, we'd need to keep the existing solar panels, but they could fit optimisers, and then replace the inverter with a new inverter whilst keeping the existing meter. The optimisation was a new bit of information. It's not simply solar panels, it's about all the stuff that can go with it and how they can link that up to data feed, and so I can see instantly how things are going and also work out whether or not it's practical to install batteries. Some of the power that we produce we haven't been using this year, so there are 3 possibilities. We can find other ways of using it on the caravan park. We can put it into batteries and then use it in the night time when we're not generating power, or as I've discovered earlier on today, we may be able to sell it back to the grid anyway. So all of those we can now explore, and that's thanks to feedback from EV Wales. You get the warm and fuzzies on a hot sunny day. I can look at my phone and see the number of units that are being generated and think, that's good. I don't have to do anything with it. It just chugs away merrily in the background and saves you money. The staff from EV Wales arrived on the day as agreed. They all seemed to be very nice, courteous, helpful, and it worked seamlessly. It was really very satisfying. Well, over the last 12 months, we've decided on several initiatives to help the environment. Firstly, back in January, February, we planted a wood in an area that was previously not being used other than as scrubland. And then secondly, we've put the solar panels in on our farm buildings, which clearly helps contribute towards reducing the carbon footprint of the business and should be better for the environment, better for our customers. Nick and his crew from EV Wales did exactly what they said that they would do. In fact, they went just a little bit further than I was expecting. I'm very happy with what they've done. I have no hesitation to recommend them. In fact, I plan to at some point install electric charging points for motor vehicles, and I will only consider using EV Wales for doing that work for me.